Hey friends, it's time to begin the best damn meeting online with Polly, Drunken, and Snoot. It'd be great if they were on time. Hey dude, should we have some news? Couple Squad by Jacqueline. Come and join the Goose Fleet overlords and watch the AAA meeting.
Well, holy shit. Hello and welcome to the AAA meeting where one of the A's means ampersand. And it's Monday, my dudes. Which means your host is your least favourite drunken uncle. It's me, snotty, mucusy uncle. And I'm joined as always by my colonial co-host and collaborator, it's Sinatra Says. Hello. You alright? You sound somewhat exasperated. Oh, dude, the cold you gave me, and it was you, kicking my ass, mate. I have done fucking nothing today except complain. And that's the way it's gonna go on. You know how you, after a couple of days of coughing and spluttering, your stomach muscles just start aching?
I am familiar.
That's the stage I'm at right now. And I sneezed just before the show started, and I was like, "Ah, oh, god damn it!" Because everything just aches. Just aches. I sat here in my boxer shorts and a bathrobe. Just feeling sorry for myself. Fucking hell. Who we got out there in the chat? We've got a good old Pinky Salmon saying hi, Drunken, and saying hi, Pinky. Old School Lou is out there. Blame the line. I think you meant to walk the line. You know, blame the line. Oh, do you mean the queue to go and see the Queen's coffin? Oh, shit. How was your weekend, Sin?
Pretty good.
Pretty good. Yeah, what'd you get up to?
We did some work Friday night, and then Saturday we went out to a film fest. It was good.
Ooh, sounds good. Was it like the kind of film festival? Was it like, was it? Oh, was it a scary film festival, or was it like wanky French shit?
Wanky French shit.
It was wanky French. Yeah, okay, that's fair enough. I still saw. Who was it in the chat? Said about, it was Genty Max's. Jungle, when you start your stream, did you ever get mellow yellows over on your side of the pond? Now, I'm assuming no, because I don't know what a mellow... Sinatra, what's a mellow yellow?
Idea. Unless they mean, like, capital M, capital Y, mellow yellow.
Well, and what would that be?
That's a drink. It's a sleepy time tea.
A sleepy time tea? I like a sleepy time tea. Hebrew says Sinatra sounds robotic. Yeah, there's I was experiencing that on Friday actually, but no one else said anything. I thought it was probably just going to be Discord, but obviously, you know, it's a different Discord today. It was shut down over the weekend on my computer. Fuck knows, mate. Fuck knows. A little bit clicky.
Listen.
Little bit clicky. That's all. Pinky says it's a soda like Mountain Dew. Oh, so is it a sleepy time soda or like? Shit, I don't know. But no, I guess we did. We did not have mellow yellow over here. There was the song.
How do I sound now?
Yeah, better. Yeah, less clicky.
Do I sound clicky? Yeah, better.
Oh, I see. I didn't hear that bit. You sound less clicky.
So still clicky, just less so?
Yeah, you're still a bit clicky.
Okay, let's try this.
I like that, you know, this is not the best way, but the description clicky seems to be working here.
How do I sound now?
Bit muffled, but not clicky.
Muffled?
Oh, no, not muffled, no. Maybe you were just talking through a pillow or something. No, you sound perfect.
Okay, alright, we'll just leave it like this then.
Excellent news. And speaking of perfect, well, it's Polly.
Where are we, John boy?
Hello.
If I had to guess, I'd say Communist China. Are we gonna die here? Darn fucking tootin'.
How you doing, P-Dog?
Oh, yeah.
No, I do not. No, that's hence the asking part of the question.
Oh. Well, you know, I complain, but who'd listen? That kind of thing, you know.
I'd listen. I would. If all you need is
started in the 3rd grade.
a friendly ear, a shoulder to cry at. Well, obviously not a shoulder because I'm just a floating head, but I can do the ear part.
Boom, there we go. Okay. Now I'm doing all right. I have a pretty whopping headache, but such is life. But I got a medicinal maraca here, and it has Tylenol in it, so that's a good thing.
You see, yeah. Fucking the good old medical maraca, mate. I'm jealous of that today. I've a swampy head. It's filled with cotton wool. There's that awkward silence. Brilliant. Jeff Goldblum's Chaos Finds a Way says, say next time, Gadget. Next time. Oh, God, no.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah.
That was not a good idea.
I've never thought about what the voice actor for Dr. Claw put himself through. That's a good point. Jesus.
Oh, fuck yeah. Bit of phlegm came up with that one.
Ew.
Yeah, I got a chance. The first cigarette of the day. When I say that I've just been in bed complaining, I literally mean just that. Like I've just been watching fucking.
I believe that.
TV. I haven't. So I got a chance. My first cigarette of the day. Because you know, even though the throat doesn't want it, oh, the lungs do. And you sit there, you start a jonesing for a smoke. You know, you're
not a vapor at all, are you?
I did try, and I was doing so well actually. I think for about 3 months I only vaped. Well, obviously, you know, there was still the imbibing of the cannabis.
Sure.
And one night I went to roll I ran out of tobacco as well, so I was like, fuck it, we're vaping. I didn't even pick up any more until one night I went to roll a joint, and I was like, you know, because we put in a touch of tobacco over here to help it burn. And I was like, oh, I ain't got any tobacco for the joint. I'll go and get some. And that was a bad idea, because then tobacco was in the house. And there was one day when my vape ran out of charge, so I had to, you know, put it on charge. I'll just have one cigarette while that's charging. And then, you know, just like that, I was smoking again.
Well, I mean, you got to get like Sinatra and I do, where it's a mediated combination. How about that?
Yeah. I live half and half.
Yeah. The idea of vaping is to cut down on how much you smoke. And
who's mediating?
The good Lord above? I don't know.
It's usually who does it.
No, I can tell you my history of vaping. It's real short. I tried it and I'm like, this is bullshit. Like, you know what I mean? And then I came to this realization that because I tried the tobacco flavored vape.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's,
no, it's no good.
Right.
Nah.
Exactly. That's where I started because I think that's where most people would, or a lot of people anyway would.
No, I wanted something fruity and delicious.
Did you?
Yeah. Blueberry, man.
A lot of people start with the tobacco flavor because they're like, well, I'm switching over, right? Yeah. And it tastes awful. Like you can, and I realized one, oh, bless you. One day,
thank you.
What tastes like a cigarette? A cigarette.
A cigarette.
And nothing else. Except that. Okay, like that's a hard, cold reality of life.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And I came with this little plan where it was when I went back to it like several months later to try again. I was like, here's what I'm gonna do. I want a cigarette, Jones, just like you were talking about. You know what I mean? I'm gonna vape for 5-8 minutes. If I still want a cigarette, then I'll go have one. See, there's the thing. It doesn't hit as hard. Like, Sin, you can back me up on this. Like, you have a cigarette, within 15 seconds, you're feeling it. It tops 15 seconds. Like, it's right in your blood, right to your brain.
Oh,
it's fantastic.
The best 15 seconds.
Yeah. Vape is just not like that.
You haven't smoked for a little while, you get that little head rush. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, man, especially the first one in the morning. Fuck yeah.
Oh, mate, you fucking sip a coffee, spark up a cigarette. I mean, fucking hell, mate. Talk about cheese and wine. Those flavours just complement each other.
Oh yeah.
I thought you hated cheese.
Well, no, because cheese and wine, it's a saying, Polly. And I do hate cheese.
Usually we go with
You're not allowed to say it,
peanut
though.
butter and jelly.
No, I'm not even allowed to use the word cheese.
Yeah, you keep that out your mouth.
Keep that cheese's name out of your fucking mouth.
So we, like I said, 5 to 8 minutes because it doesn't hit as fast with it, and that was it. All of a sudden, adopting that, where it's like I'm just gonna vape for a number of minutes, and if I still want a cigarette, I'll go have one. Yeah, there's the key. To make that desire to smoke want to go away, you have to sit there and vape for a second because it takes longer to hit and feel that satisfaction, and that's that. And yeah, I'm down to what, 5 cigarettes a day at the most on the smokiest of days.
Yeah.
And it's been that way for a couple of years.
Well, see, that's all right. I mean, mate, because I roll my own as well, and I roll them so fucking thin. Guilt-free cigarettes, they are. 'Cause I swear I'd have to smoke like 5 of these to equal like 1 Marlboro, you know?
Fucktard ain't wrong. You know when a cigarette is done. Vape, not so much. Yep, you can turn your vape into a fucking super.
Yeah,
You
good point.
absolutely can. You sit there and vape it and vape it. It's like a never-ending tobacco pipe. It's crazy.
Yeah.
And what's funny is that people in chat, they've mentioned like Pinky said apple. That's one of my favorite flavors for e-juice is I dig the apple. I don't know why. And then watermelon menthol. I've been menthol ever since I discovered menthol. And I go with like...
Yeah.
You too?
I do the minty flavors, yeah. Like blue raz, icy blue raz, shit like that.
Yeah. I buy random flavors and then mentholate them like on my own by putting... I buy the... standing at the peak of Mount Everest, taking in a full lung level menthol, like the shit that like will burn most people's tongues right out. It's great. Love
We
it.
get a place I go, nice fruity flavors of vape juice, but they don't come with any nicotine in it. Right? This is just pure fruit flavor. You can buy them with nicotine in it and everything, but I like it because then I can add as much as I want. And the first time I bought them, because I was a new customer, the guy, wanted to be friendly to keep my custom. He gives me a vape thing of just pure nicotine to add as I want.
Yeah.
Well, that was a dumb fucking thing for him to do, wasn't it? Because if you give me a thing of pure nicotine, what's the first dumb fucking thing I'm going to do with it? I'm going to vape pure fucking nicotine, and I see what that's like. Jesus Christ.
When I discovered... I didn't even know that was the thing. You could just buy glycol with just pure nicotine up
just
there.
Pure
at like
nicotine.
20, at like 20. What was it? 28 milligrams or 32 milligrams? I forget per milliliter, whatever the measurement is. I fucking all of the vapes that I had bought that I didn't like, and I bought them at lower amounts than I should have, lower nicotine amounts. I went home and spiked them all, and I got to use them all. It was great.
This is fucking just pure nicotine, right? It's like the new... I say the new... Oh. The latest Judge Dredd movie with Carl Urban playing Dredd. And Lena Headey, actually, is the villain.
Oh, yes, Lena Headey. Even as a coked out drug lord, she's awesome.
Scarred up. Yeah, she's mental, right? That drug they've got in that slow-mo, I think is called, isn't it? That's what that fucking pure nicotine was like, mate.
When you enter the slow-mo world?
Yeah, I was just like, holy shit. I can see music. Yeah, I ain't doing that again. That was fucking harsh. Serpent, 12 minutes ago. Serpent, threw $3 for the Ricky Spanish saying nil desperandum. It's Monday, everywhere is Britain, and there's a way out of everything. Did you finish The Departed yet? No, I've only started. I should watch that tonight, actually, I think. Thank you very much, Serpent. And Donkey Paunts threw $5 saying hello to my favourite fuckers. That's us. How are ya? Rotting from the inside out. He says, I'm so excited. Did you guys catch the FPH announcement on Saturday? I did not. I'm assuming you did, Sinatra?
What?
The FPH announcement on Saturday. Yeah, so there you go. One of us did.
I caught it too.
Oh, did you? Oh, 2 of us did. Are you excited, Polly?
I don't know what it is. I just wanted to be part of the group. Okay, seriously, what is an FPH? I don't know. What is that?
It's a Golf City show.
Fred Power Hour.
Oh. Yeah, well, I did a 5-hour NB over on. I don't know, man. Shit, I didn't clue in.
It's all right.
What was? No, I did not catch the announcement. What was the announcement? It's Noir Bar. See how easy it is to fuck this shit up?
See, immediately I thought non-binary. I'm like, good for you, man.
So what was the Fred Power Hour announcement? I did not catch it.
I'm not going to say until chat does because I don't know if it's public or not.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I would if somebody asked in chat, doesn't that mean
I don't know. I'm not. I didn't watch it, but I knew about it. If that makes sense.
You didn't catch the announcement then, so you were lying.
No, I knew about it.
That's not what I asked.
Like actually watching The Departed versus just the beginning and lying about that.
No, but I said I'd just watched the beginning.
See, look, Wandering Lisa asked what FPH is, and Pinky Salmon thought it was Fright Pow Who. So there's lots of different thoughts and issues on this matter.
That's the one that's done by
Donkey
Owls.
and Blade getting married at GolfCon. Yeah, okay. I can't wait.
Oh, really? Oh, good. Congratulations, Donkey. And who?
Fucking fantastic. So the wedding was announced, huh?
I guess it seems so. It seems so.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Man,
I'm busy
awesome
that day, I'm afraid, but I will send a telegram. Do you guys do that, the telegrams for weddings?
No, because we're not perpetually stuck in the 1700s.
Well,
No,
you don't.
it's
I'm not sure. Only gold engraved ones embossed with watermarks exclusively.
Don't get
Think Jokel's
water
gonna
on
do
the
that?
telegrams.
I don't.
I'm gonna
I think
get
you might write it
married?
on the back of some cocktail napkins, possibly, and stick a stamp on them and put them in His Majesty's mail service. Hope they get there.
Just call it the Royal Mail, you fuck up.
With me and
His
Zobel's
Majesty's
getting married,
mail
we were wondering if you'd be our flower bitch, specifically worded like that. I appreciate the offer, but I'm gonna have to respectfully decline.
Yeah. Was it the term flower?
Look, I don't.
bitch that did it
No,
for
I
you?
just don't plan on being sober enough to do anything at any night.
That's fair. That's completely fair, I find. Yeah, well, congratulations, Donkey Punch and Zalblay. Fucking excellent. Yeah, the telegrams thing, it's not actually telegrams now, but they do get, printed on some nice cards. And just before the best man does his speech, he reads out the messages from people who couldn't make it.
I know another Ohio fat guy that would make a great flower girl.
Was it T-Tac?
It's T-Tac.
Instead of flowers, it's going to be crisps. That could be for just crunching down the aisle. Hey, I mean, look, Donkey Punch, you can have that one for free. You can have that for free. Oh shit! It's quite a lively day here in Britain.
Is Pinky's your album set up to buy by? Hold on.
Go on.
PayPal. I'm only halfway through my coffee. You gotta allow it.
That's how I bought it.
Yeah.
Is it? Okay, cool. I will go buy after the show. Put the link in chat. Put the link in chat. Put the link in chat.
You are welcome to put the link in the chat there, Pinky.
It was a mild suggestion on my part. Doc, thank you for the $10. Disposable vapes have around 5% salt neck. If you got one of those non-disposable ones, I believe there are high contents of different types. I'm a Hyde fan. Tried the Escobar, and I could feel it sit in my lungs.
In a good way.
Yeah. That doesn't sound like it was a good way.
I tried.
I tried the salt neck in my non-disposable guys, and because I got the small little thin stick one for stealth vaping, and then I got like the big bad boy for home vaporizing.
Oh yeah, like the ones that look like a fucking car's gear stick.
You'd think, but no. I thought the one that I had was because it's got one 18650 battery in it. That's it. And I thought it was big. Okay, and then I'm talking to Gamer Valine, and she pulled out her vapor and took a vape. It looked like a fucking tank attached to a VHS tape. The thing was like,
I just use Hyde vapes.
Do you? Okay,
yeah,
cool.
it's perfect. Like that's all I need. I get the Mintios flavor, and that's it. You know where I really appreciate the vaping is when I'm at my mom's house and I'm taking a shit because I can't smoke inside there. That's when I really appreciate vaping.
Oh yeah,
I appreciate the
vape in places where you can't smoke is the best thing. So Far called me an asshole in it. Yeah, the stealth vaping. She insisted I'm an asshole, and has said it repeatedly because I tell her where I vape because basically the state where I live they got rules that you can't. Anywhere you can't smoke, you can't vape. Like they just combined them. You understand what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like where So it's and I'm like, yeah, but here's the critical difference that everyone understands is that tobacco like creates a smoke as opposed to vapor. Yeah, and stinks. Like it smells. And for those who smoke, it's awesome. I agree, Drunken. But you know what I mean? But I'm restricted by none of those things. I vape in my office at campus. I vape wherever the fuck I want. I vaped in a lawyer's office. He was making me wait. What? Fuck him. I vape at mass. I don't make a fucking spectacle of myself, but I do.
Yeah, you just like puff it down your sleeve. You don't. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, if you hold it in long enough, nothing comes out. You know what I'm talking about.
I vape literally everywhere I go.
Yeah,
like I walk through the store with it. I don't give a fuck.
That's what I'm saying. And she said, she goes, what happens if somebody comes up to you and says, "Oh, you can't do that in here"?
A wise man's life is based around fuck you. The United States of America is based on fuck you.
Greatest company.
You're a king. You have an
Navy.
army, greatest navy in the history of the world. Fuck you,
Hey guys, and Brit. I will say the Brits did one thing well. Supermarine Spitfire found one from 1943 that still runs, selling for 3.5 mil. I wish you had the type of money to go buy it. Yeah, that's pretty good.
I'd keep
That's damn good.
Keep it in the car park across the road.
Okay, so look, Fake Gamer Cat's got a point.
Thank you.
Either way, I don't like customers blowing smoke in their face, in my face, vape or not. Yep, I agree. If someone blew smoke or vapor in your face, they're a fucker, and I wouldn't do that to someone. I'm talking, and it's intentional disrespect or just stupid of them. I'm talking just vape, just like Sin said, I vape everywhere I go. I don't care where it is. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I'm not
airplanes especially.
Because you chewing gum like a fucking cokehead. No, no, don't vape in people's faces. Don't be an asshole about it. Just hit your vape and shut up.
Yeah, the thing is, there was some of these it's more fucking steam comes out of it than fucking Vesuvius. It's impossible for it to not get everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, that's the ones, that's like
those don't matter.
competitive vaping, isn't it? The ones that you were talking about, Polly, the stealth vaping, they are pretty good, and they've started selling disposable ones over here, which terrible wastage. As soon as they started selling them, they were just all everywhere on the street, because people just like finish it. Oh, that one's done, and just chuck it on the floor. Which is kind of annoying to see. But there is one guy, old guy in the pub where I drink, and every time I'm seeing him in there, he's always vaping. But, he's got it, it's in the palm of his hand. He's got it, it's concealed in his hand, and every now and then he'll just take a cheeky puff out of it. But every time he does it, he gets caught every day. But they can't do anything about it. They just come up to him and go, "Excuse me, mate, you can't vape in here." "Oh, okay, sorry." Every fucking day, and they know that he's going to do it the next day, but they have to say it, and he knows he's going to do it the next day, but he still says sorry.
And there's the thing, far as what happens if somebody, it's like you were at the court building, you were in that ambassador's office, and you were vaping. I was like, he made me wait. I was sitting in there for fucking 15 minutes, so yeah, I fucking vape. Fuck him. Like I said, I'm not blowing huge clouds. I'm stealth vaping, but I'm going to fucking do what I want to do. And it's like, well, what happens if they catch you? I'll say, "Oh, I didn't realize." Say you claim ignorance. "Well, you can't vape in here." Then call a cop. They're not gonna.
Well, just don't do it. Okay, well, we're going to have to take you out back and shove that whole vape mod up your asshole. What do you expect?
Not as high as hell.
Yeah, it's just not a problem. Like, seriously, what are they gonna do? And like take you out back and shoot you? I mean,
Well, that's 3 lashings. Come on, go get Brian. He's got the whip.
that's a lash.
That's a paddling.
Exactly. That's a paddling.
You better believe that's a paddling. I mean, look, vaping, you're gonna get away with it a little bit more than smoking, because if you did spark up a cigarette while you were in this guy's office, everyone's gonna know when they come in. It's like, oh, fucking
Yes,
sticks
they
of
would.
tobacco in here. Whereas if you're vaping, they're gonna come in and go, there's a faint hint of raspberry in the air.
Yeah. Well, and that's the beauty with menthol. Nothing's in the air. You can't smell mint. Well, menthol, it's not really mint, but like, just don't chug big clouds. It's fine.
Yeah, that's it.
And then, what?
Go ahead.
Would you? I was just saying, Pinky says she smokes more when she drinks. I'm like, yeah. You and everyone else, baby. Let's smoking and drinking goes together like peanut butter and jelly. Hell yeah.
Like cheese and wine, or like drinking coffee and smoking,
Yep.
or like smoking after a big meal.
And you put up the poll, right? Drunkle?
No, yeah.
I voted smoking.
Yeah, I agree.
It's smoking, which is better, vaping or smoking? Smoking, clearly. I still love the taste of tobacco. I love smoking tobacco. If tobacco was not harmful to your health, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it wasn't restricted everywhere, I'd fucking chain smoke. Who wouldn't?
Mm-hmm.
I even love rolling.
That's
even the process of making a cigarette is cool. I love it.
I didn't know you could smoke in the bars in Texas. Like we were just hanging out outside of one bar, and he's like, "All right, let's go in." So I flicked my cigarette. He's like, "Why'd you flick it? That was a full cigarette." I said, "You said we're going in." He said, "Yeah, and apparently you can just smoke in the bars."
That's another reason
Nice.
Texas is awesome. Fuck, as if the list wasn't long enough.
There's some places in Amsterdam where, smoking cannabis is permitted pretty much everywhere in the red light district, but there's some places that go, no, we don't want tobacco, or if you're going to smoke tobacco, there's a special room at the back. But of course, a long while ago, they banned smoking in pubs here in the UK, which was a sad day because that's when everyone realised that actually that smell was covering up the smell of the pub. so then they had to start.
Is based around fuck you. The United States of America is based on fuck you.
Based on fuck you.
You're a king.
You're a king.
You have
Greatest
an army,
navy in the world.
Greatest navy in the history of the world. Fuck you.
Fuck
blow
you.
me.
Blow me. Loading. Hey Brit. Hey Brit. Hey Brit. Hey Brit. Just wanted to rub in the bit. But your country lost 2 groups of people wearing normal clothes. One being American. What? Of people wearing normal clothes. Okay. One being the American Revolution and the other being against Afghanistan. Jeez. All facts.
I mean,
Shit.
hey, look, everywhere's Britain today, so like you're shitting on yourself here, buddy.
11 minutes ago. Sorry, I didn't see it. Shadowclaw, thank you for the $1. Also, all hail Blue Whale is about to be a religion. Are they getting married under the auspices of the Blue Whale?
I hope so.
Cool.
Is that legitimate? I
Sounds
thought in
kind of,
America you had to be
making
married.
damnation worthy, but that's just my little opinion.
Yeah. I thought in America, like it was law
I'm
that you
kidding.
had to get married by an Elvis impersonator. Or is that just
Right?
Las Vegas?
Well, that's the. Remember the story that I talked about? The fucking. What is it? People are marrying Mountain Dew alcohol mix, whatever the fuck. Whatever the fuck their shitty brand of ultimately gonna fail alcohol Mountain Dew is called.
They
And the
did
thing
an
is-
alcoholic Mountain Dew?
Yeah. You remember the story? Was like 3 weeks ago or whatever. Their promotional scheme, their opening promotional scheme is somebody has to write a love letter and marry a can of it. And you're going to go to Vegas, because in Vegas they'll marry whatever, and you're going to the little wedding chapel, and you're going to marry a can of Mountain Dew.
Doesn't seem
And for-
legitimate, does it?
Yeah, and for this public fucking embarrassment, where that Japanese guy who married the anime waifu hologram seems more legitimate, you're getting like 24 cans of this fucking horse piss alcoholic bullshit and $1,000 to publicly disgrace yourself like that.
But like, then can you drink it afterwards, or would that be like murder?
Well, my mind is. I'm trying to make going down on a woman joke here, but I can't formulate it.
There's some there.
Yeah. There's some kind of joke in there. I just can't.
The bubbles hurt my tongue.
It's like when a woman hasn't shaved recently.
M4 Sherman, the second isn't surprising because all countries have lost against Afghanistan. It's a fucking hellhole. I mean, that is accurate.
I think Afghanistan lost against Afghanistan.
Yeah, it's all right there.
Steve Dave for $1.99 says, "What's the ratio? Oh, come the fuck on, chat. Do you just adore simping for Susie Wojcik's bitch? Do you just hate these three hosts? Smash the like button and make the ratio great again. Fuckers!" Well, I mean, that actually brings us to the first square on today's bingo then, as the chat have just been berated. And berated in a most expert fashion from Steve Dave there. Chat gets berated for the likes ratio. The squares are still the same, guys. Polly was late. Boom. Just take care of that shit real quick. And I missed the bots. Oh, and we did have the awkward dead air, but that's just how me and Sinatra communicate now. It's been a busy Monday here in the UK, of course, and therefore the world. And so you're goddamn right. There's going to be some Queen-based news tonight for the last time. Well, it's more funeral-based news.
Yeah, I saw it on TV this morning.
Yeah, it's when an American watches it and I don't. That's fucking insane.
I watched a little bit of it.
I just saw it on TV. I didn't watch it.
It was like I was watching whatever fucking video, and then I saw that Fox was streaming it live, and I saw the thousands of people that were streaming it. So like, I click on it, and there's fucking Piers Morgan talking, and I was like, "That's Piers Morgan's voice." Like, I'd recognize that shrill, condescending bastard anywhere. Like, you know. And interestingly, when I turned it on, he was talking about Harry. You know, Cuck Harry.
Yeah, Harry.
Yeah. What?
He said Harry.
As opposed to
Harry.
Oh my God! It's Craig and Craig all over again.
I don't hear a difference.
No, there is. He's saying like Harry is in hirsute.
Say Schenectady.
As in pussy in the 70s.
That's Bushy, not Harry.
I literally do not hear a difference.
I get, man. That's an accent thing, not a difference in name.
No, it's a difference in word, because you're saying Harry, not Harry.
Hari? Like the Mata Hari?
Hari Krishna?
As in Krishna, yeah.
I'm trying, man. I'm trying to do it. I'm a bad
It's Harry. Fuck this guy. It's Harry.
Okay, so look, the cuck. He was talking about the cuck, all right?
The royal cuck.
Yeah. Well, not anymore.
Yeah,
and he's like, why is he not wearing a uniform? And there was actually like an interesting, I thought, minor bit of trivia there. It's like, why is he not in military uniform? Because only veterans can't wear the uniform by tradition. Only active officers of the line, active serving officers can wear the uniform, or the royals who have an honorary active appointment. And since the cuck, Hari, left his position, that's it. He doesn't have that honorary thing anymore. So his brother is wearing a military uniform. His father's wearing a military uniform. He's not. He's just wearing a suit, and he's this outstanding standout, looking like somebody who fucked up. It's like everyone else is wearing their full military dress, looking awesome, and he's not. And Piers Morgan's explained this, and I'm like, oh, I didn't realize veterans cannot wear their uniforms by British military tradition. That's interesting. And the Royals, because they're honorary active. And I'm like, okay, cool. So that means no uniform for you, Hari.
Harold was actually active, whereas everyone else got some honorary shit. I think there was, one of the fucking floppy-haired twats was there. He was in the military I think he was in the Navy for 4 months. And you should see the amount of medals he's got. You're like, blood, that was a busy 4 months for you then, wasn't it? You know? Yeah. It's all bullshit. There was a fucking rugby player showed up, and he's wearing a normal suit. He's got 3 medals. You know, and people are going, what? What are those medals for? No one knows. Like, I mean, would you wear your grandfather's or your father's medals or something like that? Is that allowed?
It's a good question, actually. I don't know.
Because you didn't earn them. Medals are a bit dumb anyway, aren't they? Like, well done, you risked your life and lost a leg. Have a bit of shiny metal. That makes up for it.
I don't tend to go in that direction personally.
No.
I think there's honor in military service. I think it's highly respectable.
Honorary service? Not so
No.
much.
There's honor, in military service.
Right. Sorry, I thought you said honorary.
Like wounded in battle, where we're actually there. It's why it's disgusting when people who don't deserve medals get them. If you're a paratrooper,
That's why
jumper,
stolen
you wear
valor,
that.
I think, is a crime.
Fuck yeah, stolen valor is ugly, and I understand the soldiers and veterans who go out there and saying, like, you're begging for change, panhandling with, a military jacket on that you never wore with medals that you didn't earn. That's bullshit. Absolutely.
I would agree. Oh shit. That was weird. Yeah, and the thing is though, like, if you get like a Purple Heart for extreme bravery, for instance, well done. You saved 17 people's lives while under heavy fire, and there was dogs biting at your ankles and shit. Yeah, all right, you get a medal. Yeah, okay, all right, yeah, there's great honor in it, but also like, how about you increase their pension a bit as well? Let's have something that actually helps.
Yeah, no, that's
because otherwise you're going to end up selling the medal, and that's just very, very sad.
I understand your argument if you're saying it's just a bit of metal and nothing else. Like that's why some of the bullshit that the VA gets into in America is fucked up and a shitty way to treat veterans, where they can't get the help that they need and so on and so
Agreed.
forth. Like, yeah.
Well, yeah, that's how it is, though. They're expendable, they're disposable. Ooh.
The AAA librarian, thank you for the $1. Compalosia? Really, Polly? Of all the words you could make up, that one had me bust out laughing. Passed 101 while I was at my day job. It's coming along, boys. Love your work. Keep it up, guys. Compalosia? What?
I don't know.
Did I say that? I might have.
I don't know.
Polly.
Polly.
Laughing. Yes.
Schenectady.
You got that, did you?
I did, yeah. Because I immediately thought of fucking Ron Cadillac from Archer. They always get me around Schenectady. Why? Because Ron Cadillac is fucking epic. There's a bit of a difference with obviously there's a big difference with how we pronounce some names between our two countries. One of the most notable ones was on an episode of The Simpsons for me, where Martin the geek ends up becoming a bit of a bad boy. After Bart teaches him how to become more likable to his classmates. And he does something, and they're all chanting his name, and they're not going, yeah, Martin, Martin. They're going, Martin, Martin. Like, the last part of your name is just a sound.
Martin. Yeah, you're not wrong.
Martin.
I think when this one girl pointed out to me, it's, did I say picture fucked up? And she said, and I said, well, why? What's wrong when I say it? There's a C in that word,
Oh,
I said, I
picture,
pronounced
yeah.
the C. I said, I pronounced the C. Listen, picture. Oh, fuck, I don't. And she broke out laughing. She goes, you're just recognizing yourself saying it like that. She goes, yeah, it's a photograph, not a drink receptacle.
Picture.
Well,
You have to say picture.
Picture. In your defense, Polly, there is still a C in picture. Huh?
What, like a drink pitcher?
Yeah, well, how you're saying picture. She goes, oh, there's a C in that word? Yeah, and there's a C in picture as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm trying to jump to your defense here in hopes that I'll get a medal. And an increase in my pension. Should we have some news?
Sure.
Let's have some news. Well, fuck it. Just keep looking at the screen. Starting off with a Babylon B, as always. Biden tearfully gives Queen one final sniff. Surprisingly, this is the only news they had on the Babylon Bee that was anything to do with the Queen's funeral. And I don't think he was photoshopped in for that one. I think this might be a genuine photo. Although apparently old Justin Trudeau was seen belting out Bohemian Rhapsody before he got out the car to go to the funeral. If you're going to choose one song by the Queen. Yeah. Yes, I am, sir. If you're going to choose
that fucking clown wears fucking stupid ass polyword socks all over the fucking world, and every news reporter can't take pictures of them fast enough.
What's wrong with wearing fun socks?
He's supposedly the man's a clown. What do you mean? What's wrong with it? The guy's a fucking clown.
I think socks should be fun.
No. If you want to be taken fucking seriously as a world fucking leader, you can't be wearing polyword socks. You can't.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, world leader. Yeah, all right.
Gotta agree.
Yeah.
Especially when you're hiking up your fucking pant leg so the photographers can take a fucking picture, because now you're just on some like red carpet social media influencer bullshit, which is
you're just trying to show it off.
Yeah, which is all that former drama school teacher's capable of.
All right. Well, I mean, if it excuse me. All right. Yeah, maybe he is a bit of a clown. And as a world leader, it's not what, people should be rallying behind you. It's not what you want to see, is it? Speaking of which, PM Trudeau sings Queen's classic ballad Bohemian Rhapsody in tribute to late Queen Elizabeth II.
A cigarette. Jesus.
You gonna get it?
Yeah.
Okay, well, the
Big Gamer Cat.
Are you gonna get that? Here, I'm gonna get mine first.
I didn't know if you had the screen up or anything. You just went, yeah, and it was a pause.
All right. Big Gamer Cat, thank you for the $1. Whenever customers ask if they can have an extra shot of espresso, I always want to tell them, sure, if you could pronounce espresso right, but I'd like to be employed.
Can I have an extra shot of espresso?
Well done, Big Gamer Cat. Well done. There is no X in that word. You're quite correct. AAA Librarian, thank you for the $1. Compalooza, noun, a compilation of compo face. Quote, the news story got the whole family in for their Compalooza in this article. There's a free one from Drunkel's AAA dictionary.
Huh. Well, is my dictionary?
Well, it says Drunkel's dictionary, and it's got 3 A's in it.
Well, you can't own a dictionary. Well, I mean, you can, but...
Well, Roger owns Thesaurus.
What, Thesaurus?
Well, it says Roger's Thesaurus on the cover of every Thesaurus.
Yeah, it's a type of dinosaur, isn't it? It's a very wordy dinosaur.
Well, and it's possessive apostrophe. So I'm assuming whoever this Roger, or Roget, or Roger. I've always assumed it's Roger. It very well might be Roget for all I know.
Rouge?
I thought it was Rogers.
I have no idea. Webster's Encyclopedia. I mean, that bastard owns encyclopedias and dictionaries. Why not?
Well, he was a nerd anyway.
Yeah.
So I got it wrong. He wasn't in the car on the way to the funeral. He was in a hotel lobby, and he was singing it accompanied by the lobby pianist with his socks. So I mean, this was a public spectacle as well. Polly, you might be onto something here. This guy is a fucking clown.
Thousands of people are mugged every day and left with a lifetime of PTSD and embarrassment and fear of going out in public. Why not him? I'm not saying that he should be mugged. I'm just saying muggings happen thousands of times a day. Why can't he be one of them?
I'm not saying he should. I'm just saying it should be possible.
Well, statistically it is. I
don't see a security detail around him right now.
With a good mugging?
No. The librarian threw $1 with no message. Alan threw $1 saying, oh, hello, Alan. And the librarian threw another $1 saying, I'm making a dictionary for each of you. Every word that premieres on your show goes in your dictionary. Well, yeah, bloody hell, mate. You've just tripled your work right there, but I appreciate every entry into that wonderful sounding lexicon. Thank you very much, librarian. Let's see what else we got news-wise when it comes to the demise of the longest-serving monarch ever. Australians want Steve Irwin on their money and not King Charles. And to that, I say bravo. I mean, Steve Irwin, bit of a legend, right? What's King Chuck done? Nothing.
Well, he hasn't really. It hasn't been that long.
Well, it's been long enough. Look, he's been king for like a week now. You know? Look, what happened? Here, look, here's new Prime Minister Liz Truss right there. You know, the first thing she did, fucking capped the cost of energy bills. It's like, yeah, she did that right away. And then the Queen died, probably of the cold. Right? You're going to be the king. You know, your first 7 days are the most important.
So you think he should like what? Secure your oceanic land borders immediately? Stop the boat people?
Start posing for some coins and some stamps. Like, he should be a very, very busy man right now. But he's not, is he? He's just sat around mourning the loss of his mother. Prick. Steve Irwin, like actual national hero when it comes to Australia. I mean, I dare say worldwide hero. Everyone knows who Steve Irwin is. He's the crazy man that fought crocodiles.
No, I know who he is, yeah.
And got killed by a fucking fish.
Are stingrays technically a fish?
Well, they live in the water. Everything that lives in the water is fish.
Sure. Turtle, squids, fish. Gotcha. Moving on.
Crabs.
Uh-huh.
Shopping carts.
Floating body parts, you name it. Yeah.
Technically, ducks are fish.
I don't think so, but
That doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. It's a fact, and you can't refute it.
And otters, lest we forget.
And otter. There you go. See, there you go. Just another guy says, and bees. With that respect, just another guy. Bees is birds. That's right. I'm bringing out
Bees is birds.
Bees is bird. I'm bringing out a biology dictionary. Bees is birds, and ducks is fish. But yeah, I say to the Australians, I say, yeah, go ahead, mate. That would be fucking banging. However, like, this is, it's comes to the Commonwealth. All of our fucking money is a little bit the same, you know. Like, whereas you guys, you know, we'll put our favourite president on one of them, you know. And I respect that, because you can look at it and you can go, oh, you know what the denomination is, not by the number, but by whoever's stupid face is on it.
You know how many people, Americans, I've caught with the fucking $100 bill thing?
stop. Don't touch me there. This is I know no square.
It's so catchy.
What's King Chuck done? Timmy, Sally, Billy, Jimmy, little Tyler, Sammy, Georgie. I'm sure there's a longer list in a little black book somewhere.
Jesus Christ, Doc. Thank you very much for the 20. I'm so happy I didn't have to read that out. God damn. Sorry, how many people you got with the what $100 thing? $100 bill thing?
Well, dead presidents on the bills and which president should be on bills. Like Madison's on the $5,000 bill, etc. That kind of
There's
thing.
There's a $5,000 bill?
Yeah, in very small circulation, yeah.
Yeah, it was only printed, I think, after World War II.
Yeah.
That's insane. And you use
And
it
the
to buy
reason-
a pack of gum.
The only reason I know of it is because Philip Marlowe in one of Raymond Chandler's noir detective novels gets a, quote, portrait of Madison, as he calls it, a $5,000 bill. Anyway,
God damn.
the $100 bill has who on it? Benjamin Franklin. And it's like, yeah, nothing but presidents. And they're like, right. It's like, yeah, Franklin wasn't a president. He wasn't? Good God, the public school system. It's like, no,
Yeah.
he wasn't. Right? Then why is he on the bill? if you can't explain why Benjamin Franklin was generally important to the country, then you just God again, our public school system, for fuck's sake.
Did he sign the Declaration of Independence?
Well, yes, he did, actually, amongst many others. But yes, he did. He was one of the signatories. He was a representative from Pennsylvania.
Where penicillin comes from. So why was he such a prominent figure then? Because there was 12 other signatures on that fucking bit of
12 and only 12, yeah. Not 56 at all. 12 and only 12.
Oh, I thought
only
it was from
12.
I thought it was just from the 13 colonies.
All of the delegates from the 13 colonies signed it, and there were somewhere between 3 and 5 delegates from each one of the colonies, now states. Yeah.
But also because he was an inventor.
Yeah, it's because he was America's first celebrity. Is basically why he was the oldest man. Who becomes a revolutionary in their late 60s? Benjamin Franklin does. Not only was he inventor, he was the envoy to England to the court for a while and had to put up with all of their bullshit. He was one of the writers one of the pamphleteers that pushed the idea of independency. Don't step on me, the snake. Join or die. If you've ever seen the engraving, the first political cartoon, it's argued
a kite and a key.
Yeah. And then he was one of the guys that made the speeches at the Second Continental Congress that convinced everybody that we are not going to find peace. And then made the hottest fucking bad boy line that a scriptwriter couldn't come up with, because only Franklin talked like this, after they had all passed Richard Henry Lee's motion for independence, that these colonies are of right and ought to be free and independent states, and they voted in the affirmative. There you go, independence right there. And he says, well, gentlemen, now we must hang together, or we shall certainly hang separately.
Do you have Pocahontas on a dollar bill as well?
No.
We have
a Sacagawea coin.
No,
started the public library system. Very true.
There was a thing about Pocahontas, as in the Disney princess Pocahontas, being on a $5 bill. But it turns out she was, and people were like, "Oh, look, it's a win for feminism, finally." But it turns out, actually, no, there was a different Disney princess on there in the fucking 70s or something like that. Obviously, very, very limited print.
Limited.
Limity.
Get active, AAA librarian. We got a new one.
Fuck it out, yeah.
Pinky, because women found Franklin irresistible does not make him a man whore. He had a lot of charm. What the fuck?
Yeah, it's that Fraser Crane hairstyle that women just
Two things can be true at once.
Right? He's a man whore who happened to be irresistible man.
God, I love that donation.
I fucking hate it.
Good. It's so good. What do you mean?
I hate it with a passion.
Fun fact, Polly might want to add to old Benny Franklin was a diplomat and the biggest consensual man whore to the American government. Yes, that's why I idolize him so. That's all I want to be, a diplomatic slut.
Especially well into his 60s and 70s. The man still got around. It was good for you, Ben.
Which is why Pennsylvania invented penicillin. Fred the Cuttlefish.
Thank you, Doc.
The thing I love about him, the relentless self-promoter that he was, wrote his own autobiography when people didn't do that and published it under his own print. He's like, what does it say on his gravestone? Is it Benjamin Franklin, printer? That's it. By his own will and testament.
I have a Benjamin Franklin in my office. It's a canon version.
But if I said that, it would be weird, wouldn't it? Fred the Cuttlefish threw £4.49 through Super Chat. Thank you, Fred. Saying Steve Irwin for King. Wait. Little too late, but hey, we can, posthumously give him the title. I think he's the king of our hearts. Let's move on. You are the last in line. Moment of relief for one and disappointment for others as Queen's lying in state queue closes. This shit was insane. The queue, and now I know that the old meme that Brits love to queue.
Yep.
14 hours from start to finish, just to go and see what could possibly be an empty casket, by the way. My theory here is that the Queen actually died just before the Platinum Jubilee, but they were like, oh no, everyone's really looking forward to this, so bring in the lookalike. And then when the Queen died, it was them offing the lookalike. Huh? That's but hey, we'll never know. We'll never know. I could be right. I could be right on the money, but we'll never know. Hold on, someone's knocking on my door. Looks like I was right. 14 hours, Polly, to fucking go and see a box.
Once in a lifetime, I guess.
Most of a lifetime. Fucking 14 hours. I'm looking at this going...
I don't think I could do it.
No.
People camp out on streets and wait 14 hours to go see an 80s metal hair band that's still on tour. I mean, come on.
The longest I've ever waited in line was like 4 hours, and that was to get the Stag Junior. That's it. And half of that wait was in my car.
When I was very small, my family went to a theme park. But because I was so small, I couldn't go on the rides that they wanted to go on. So while they queued up for this big old ride, the biggest one in the entire park, I had to wait with my father actually by the back end of it, and wait for them to queue up. And the queue was about an hour and a half to 2 hours. And then as soon as they came out, my dad went to go and join the queue. So it was about fucking 4 hours of just doing nothing. That was my first experience of a theme park. I didn't even get to go on the ride, man. This is Carl through $5 Super Chat. Put Steve on the money with the word bubbles saying stuff like, crikey, that's a 5. that's good. I like that. And the
Who sent that in?
librarian. That was, this is Kyle.
Oh.
And the librarian for $1. Limity, stroke limitly. Adverb. When someone has a lapse in their brain's neurons firing after pushing their mind too hard. Drunkle drank too much and was very limitly when he came up with this one. Oh, it was very... I suppose it would be limity when he came up with this one. I'm kind of limity today. I drank a drop. I'm sat here sipping on precious life-saving water. And that's good enough for me. Because I'm still fucking sleeping and my nose is blocked, so I'm just fucking sleeping with my mouth open, which means every couple of hours I wake up going, my mouth is incredibly dry.
Thought about it, and the longest I can remember waiting in a line was to get to the registrar's office at my old campus, because it was like the dead last day, so it was kind of my fault to do registration business. And me and everyone else that waited to the literal last day, we're all fucking lined up, and yeah, it was 3-4 hours. The worst part though was like an hour and a half of it. The drum circle was just over the fucking hill in the central quad of the campus. Yeah, the campus drum circles are the hippies. That's not a rumor. Those things exist, and goddamn, they're annoying. I mean, it really is just like a bunch of fucking monkeys that just discovered drumsticks. Like it's there's no rhythm to it. It's just incessant pounding and thumping, and they think they're doing something spiritual. I don't know what the fuck.
Fucking hippies, man. Hippies and musical instruments. And never should the two mix. Anyway, here's Wonderwall. Old Man Enfield says, a change of season cold, Drunken Uncle. It could well be, mate. It could well be. And the season has changed quite dramatically over the past 2 weeks. It just went from lovely to fucking horrible. And that's where we are anyway. But you imagine that, fucking waiting 14 hours out in the fucking pissing down cold as well. Like, I just want to see the Queen one last time. You mean for the first time, mate? And meanwhile, right, you got all these fucking celebrities just skipping the queue.
Shut up.
Yeah, although apparently David Beckham, he did queue up. Or he just he got there. Well, I'll wait in the car for 3 hours. That's about right, isn't it? So people are commending him for waiting, whereas other people are just fucking skipping. Mate, if I'm there and I'm freezing me non-existent tits off. I'm looking at people who brought those fishing stools with them, going, "Oh, I wonder if I could steal that off of them." You know, fucking glaring at people who had the forefront to bring a fucking thermos full of soup. Because I'm an idiot and I didn't do that. And fucking Holly Willoughby just strolls past me to the front of the line. I'm kicking the fuck off, mate.
I'd be pissed. See, here's my theory, okay? Because we're all Britain today, so I get to have an opinion here.
Yeah, by all means.
They'll knight anyone and everyone over there, right? Sir, whoever the fuck. Dame, whoever the
Jimmy Savile,
right?
mate.
Yeah, I mean, you've been on TV for 5 seconds. Oh, shit, here's a knighthood for you.
Yeah.
Protector of the realm.
A rugby player with 3 medals.
Like you said, what could be more British than queuing up, et cetera, et cetera? You fucking skip the queue for the last viewing of the Queen? You should be permanently barred from knighthood or damehood, or have your current knighthood stripped from you. You're not a protector of the realm. You're a line-skipping bitch.
Yeah. I think that's where everyone in the crowd should unite in their hatred for the line-skipping bitch. Grab hold of them and just tut at them very loudly.
It should be lifetime tutting. Whenever you appear in public from now on, the tuts shall reign.
Whenever you walk into a hotel and ask for a room, everyone's going to roll their eyes at you. You line-cutting bitch. 14 hours, though. Absolute bullshit. But some people were very, very committed to it. CNN Style has given us the rundown on the funeral attire of all the A-listers. Yeah, fucking god-awful, isn't it?
This is tasteless. Oh
it's
my god.
Right. Like, really seeing it? Oh, let's see what they're wearing down the black carpet.
We have the Archbishop of Canterbury wearing his traditional vestments. It's what he always wears at funerals, you idiot.
As is tradition. Keldrig for $3 at a Ricky Spanish. Nah, man. Just make them pay for a fast pass.
You know what? How about that? You could skip the line if you buy a thermos of soup for 120 people.
Yeah.
For every thermos of soup a cup of soup that you buy for someone, you get to skip ahead of one person. So if you want to skip ahead of 1,000 people, that's 1,000 soups you're buying, fucker. How much you want to skip?
Oh, I see. Oh, yeah. Yeah, very good. Still, I mean, that David Beckham, you're going to be inundated with soup, aren't you? I know you drank so much soup. You got 14 hours, mate. You're just going to piss into the Thames? I wonder how many people did that. You know,
that's an interesting point. 14 hours, nature calls. You don't want to leave.
Yeah. Maybe it would have been easier to have like a text-based queuing system, so you can be like in the area. You know, you're in a pub in London, so you're paying fucking £15 for a pint of corner shop piss, and then you get a text. Oh, drink up, guys. Our group is ready in 5 minutes, and then you just go in, and then your group's allowed in. Text-based queuing, maybe for when King Charles dies. And
is Thomas Jefferson right that Hari's useless wife, the failed actress bar whore?
You did that on purpose, then.
Well, yeah, I'm trying. In any
Stop
case,
trying, Polly.
The failed actress bar whore showed up in Diana's outfit, shaking my head. Is that true?
I do not know.
I mean, Babylon Bee and everyone else was joking around that she's pissed off as hell because, everyone's not talking about her for 3 days.
Yeah.
and it's like, so you wore Lady Diana's outfit to bring the attention back to you. You really are an attention obsessed whore, aren't you?
Well, I mean, if anyone's going to know, it's going to be CNN Style section.
Of course.
So here's, there's old Megan looking directly at the camera.
Yeah.
Making sure that
the
lens
hat
is focused
at a
on
jaunty angle. I'm sure she was perfecting with a protractor for several hours with 5 attendants.
You can say that, but look at there's fucking Kate over there as well. She doesn't know how to wear a hat straight. Neither does Camilla. What is going on? Straighten your hats, women.
I don't know.
My
I
mom
think
hates Camilla.
Really? Well,
I don't know why.
Kate, though, I mean, I didn't really give a fuck one way or another. I was like wildly indifferent. Like, I just didn't give her a second thought. But then after the failed actress bar whore, I'm like, wow, Kate's a real lady, isn't she? But you know what I mean?
Well, yeah, but it's like Kate was groomed from childhood to marry into royalty, though. That's the thing, you know. She had the training.
It's almost like she's a lady. Like a failed actress bar whore doesn't know how to fucking act right. And not act right, act right. Like, you fucking hood bitch.
You know, my gran hated Diana.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a rare thing to hear.
Yeah, it was great. Like, every time she would come on the news, and today, Princess Diana, my grandma would go, slut. Every time.
It's like hearing an American anywhere on the East Coast, say something bad about the Kennedys. It doesn't happen.
Yeah, it's verboten.
Yeah, I have said
about
it's
the
like the Kennedys.
The Kennedys were.
Yeah, they're as close to
Sinatra
American
coughed at
royalty.
exactly the right time.
Right. Oh, it's fucking because I got lots of criticism for Kennedy as a president, for his brother as attorney general. Like, they're not. Did they do good things? Yes. Did they do bad things? Oh my god, absolutely. They did shit that fucking would have gotten a mega uber ultra meta impeachment if at the time they actually gave a fuck about such things.
Well, the dead Kennedys are all right.
I'm Jello by African. Hold a tune.
We'll go with that. So no, it doesn't look like old Meghan there is wearing anything that Diana wore.
That little split sleeve number with the fucking elbow high. God, what a fucking larping ass whore.
Arm capes.
I despise that woman irrationally. It just.
I mean, it's bordering on the irrational, yeah, but you're not quite there yet. Little more work.
It's not by virtue of what happened. It's by virtue of the fact that it's been over 2 years, and those lazy bastards and bitch can't just stay out of the news. No one fucking cares. Just go away. Oh, but I did a single episode of a podcast where I talked about myself the whole time, and how hard everything was for me. It's like, oh my god, it's been 2 years. Shut up.
And she fucked it up so much, mate. She married a prince, didn't even become a princess. Stupid bitch. How'd you fuck that up?
I know that
Well, no, because you
got
got
the family had one of the Kennedys lobotomized. My mom is a Kennedy obsessive. I've had to hear about it my whole life. Chappaquiddick. Oh my god. I can tell you every detail, and I've never read a single thing about it. Thanks, Mom.
We got from right to left there. You see, right at the bottom, that is Princess Charlotte, right? And then above her is her mother, Princess Catherine, right? And then you got Prince George. Then you've got Queen Camilla. Yes, she is queen now, or queen consort.
Queen consort, yeah. And then
Meghan,
failed actress
Duchess,
who photobombed. Yeah. She photobombed.
How'd you marry a prince and not become a princess? How did you fuck that up so bad?
Whores can't do anything right, man. It's like they can get dressed up and go to dinner, but they're still gonna end up scratching their diseased crotch in the middle of fucking dessert because they don't know any better.
This is my strong hand. It's fucking. She's even when she was like a little girl, was like, her father's going, and Harry's daddy's little duchess. She was never a princess, and she will never be a princess. That warms my heart. Anyway, there's a bit of child funeral fashion there as well. That's fun, isn't it? There's old Hurty. And as you said, yeah, suit and tie, because he can't wear a uniform anymore. No dress uniform for you, you ginger shit.
No honor for you, either military or general.
Is that Victoria Cross? How the fuck did he get that? It's just not right, is it? It's just not right. And there's some bitch wearing half a bird. Oh, underwear line. Oh, come on. You're at the Queen's funeral.
Fashion people now. It's fine.
You're at the Queen's funeral. Wear a thong, for Christ's sake.
Put on a thong like a lady. Is that what we're saying? This is
yes.
Oh dear, and some teeth. So there we go. That's your, until next time, guys. There's people breaking out the finery, the Monday best, or the mundane best, and yet even Kate right there, she's well aware of the underwear line. I'm going to wear a coat. Good for you. That's British.
She wore a coat and a slip. It's because she's Kate.
And a slip.
And did you know that if you scroll up a little bit, you see the ad that's at the top? Stand for peace in Ukraine as an ad running on CNN style. I mean, it just never fucking ends. It never fucking ends.
You see that ad fucking everywhere, mate.
That's what I'm saying. Like, even on, like, this screenshot right now is the place where news entertainment has taken us. Fashion at the Queen's funeral, by the way, throw more money at the non-democracy for democracy. This is news entertainment in a nutshell.
I'm going to, for the next bingo card, we're going to add Ukraine ad in news article.
Fair enough.
I mean, that's a good one.
I
He accepts everyone. It's good. So we were chatting about the Queen's favourite drink, which sold out because everyone wanted to toast the Queen with a favourite drink. You see, this is actually quite big news, though, finding out her favourite drink, because she wouldn't ever tell anyone what her favourite food or drink was. Because that way, because otherwise, whenever she was visiting anywhere, they would all give her favourite food and drink, and then it wouldn't be her favourite anymore. It would ruin it.
You know what I've never quite figured out is, why does Lefroy have a royal appointment? From who? In what kind of way? As I understand, it's related to Prince, now King Charles, and I don't quite get it. I mean, I've got a bottle of Lefroy quarter cask, and it's got the royal appointment right on there. I don't quite get it. I'm not sure what's up with that.
I don't know either. I have it too. I think I had to order it. It was, it's not bad. It's not good.
You don't like Lefroy?
It's not my go-to.
For Isla's, or just...
No, for Isla, definitely. For Scotch overall, but especially for
Isla.
Isla.
Then what Isla do you like? Don't say Lagavulin. Don't say Lagavulin.
I don't know.
He was gonna say
I like my favorite Scotch right now is, I think it's called Ubespec. I think that's how you pronounce it. That is damn good. I had House of Lords once. That was pretty good.
Ugh, fucking House of Lords.
I liked Port Ellen for as long as it stayed down.
Yeah, I'm sure you did.
I said it before someone else did. It was
a rare self-burn.
Well, I mentioned Isla Scotch. God damn it, someone was going to go there.
You got to own it, mate. You got to own it.
It's fine.
Fuck the haters. So, there was... before the funeral, I think she was left.
Oh, how did I not even think of it? Ardbeg.
Ardbeg. Yeah, Ardbeg is good, definitely. But if you don't mind heavily peated, very smoky, medicinal tasting Isla's, why not Lefroy? It's right. It's very Ardbeggy.
I didn't say I don't like Lefroy. I just said it's not my favorite.
Why not Lefroyberg?
I thought you kind of had a. Well, no one can see me. I just did the hand under the chin Italian thing.
It's just a little...
Yeah, that one. I heard the beard. God, you got a good mic.
So she was left in... Yeah, Queen died. She was left in, standing in this box for like a week.
I have heard the Queen died, yeah.
Which is mental. It's a long time to keep a body in a unrefrigerated room. But also she had to be guarded all of this time as well, because you never know what someone's going to do to a dead body of a royal. It turns out that standing around for that long, it ain't easy. Check this out.
Always something like this happens.
If you know who I'm on about, you can see him going.
I see him listening.
Face!
Jesus Christ! I didn't. Can you go back just a bit? I want to see it. I did.
Yeah, I saw him start to list.
Yeah, now you know who you're looking for, right? Here you go.
Yeah.
You can see him going. Like the guy behind him going, Steve, don't do it.
Yeah.
You're on live TV, Steve. He's gone. No hands
Jesus.
out. Face on the floor.
He didn't even catch himself. Holy fuck.
face.
You got to
on
appreciate
the
the
floor.
discipline of the honor guard around them. They didn't even move.
You gotta appreciate that immediately the BBC cut away. But you know, that's everyone there. You got the old beef eaters as well, very famous type of gin. You got the big fuzzy head twats as well, and then you got those guys with their spears at the front as well, guarding just in case anything goes wrong. And what could possibly go wrong, Polly?
Well, it's called an honor guard for a reason. Honor guard. Like,
Yeah, and also the fact that sometimes people might just run out and try to touch the coffin.
Oh,
Which
Jesus,
one
really?
person did, and
Oh, the Worcestershire news. Nice.
Worcester, yeah.
That's what he said.
There's no shire in it. Like, there's Worcester and there's Worcestershire. They're different places. Like, I'm not being uppity. I'm just informing you that they're different places. There's no
It
shire.
sounds like he's being uppity.
I'm not being uppity. Look, I'm calm. I'm collected.
He's being a little uppity.
I'm not. Look, it was the Queen's funeral today. I just don't have any more feelings to give. So, and yes, of course, it was recorded. So let's just have a little look at this grainy video footage of a guy touching a box.
Okay. He's planning.
No, he's already done it, and he gets
shit.
taken the fuck down, mate.
Damn right.
These guys
I got
move
white
on,
gloves
move
to
on.
Pin your dumb. Yeah, right.
Just ignore him. Stiff upper lip.
Yep. You see them shaking their heads in British composure.
And they pick him up and they carry him out. Does that seem like a bit of an overreaction? Loving the white gloves on the police there, though. Big fan.
You know what? I've seen Britain, like in public news anyway, give like the official constabulary and whatnot, give passes to so many things. Sure, boat people show up at fucking Gibraltar. We're gonna show up and thought police you. What? You know, fucking grooming gangs and whatnot. You tried touching the fucking Queen's coffin, you're going down, fucker. Like, fine.
Yeah.
Someone had a spine in Britain. Shocking. I'm glad to see it. Fuck it.
Now, I was thinking, what the legality of this, you know? What could he possibly be charged with? And all I could think of was trespass.
Miscreancy. There you go. He's being a miscreant.
He is being he's a yellow-bellied knave.
Yes. Yes. It's no better than a street ragamuffin.
Some sort of urchin.
Exactly. So, it may not be a criminal offense, but it's certainly a carry the fuck out of the building unceremoniously offense.
Yeah. It's just kind of like kicking off at a concert or something, isn't it? It's like, we're going to have to very impolitely ask you to leave the premises. In the clip, the people look on in shock. And they do look on in shock. Hands over the mouth shock, Polly. Look at that.
Yeah.
I think this is the worst thing she's ever seen. Oh my god, someone just touched a ceremonial box. And once again, yes, they cut away to Victoria Tower.
What's in the box?
What's in the box?
We don't know.
Remains, dude. What do you think? Fuck.
It's full of sweets.
Not a good time to quote 7, for God's sake. It's supposed to be
Like
solemn.
that is the perfect time to quote 7.
I think so. Yeah, definitely. He was arrested for an offence under the Public Order Act. An offence.
Get his person on YouTube. Disgusting. Have you added that to your stream deck yet, or what?
Oh, that's what that says. Right, okay. Because I make notes throughout the streams, but then then I forget what they mean.
You have to have that on your stream deck. I mean, you can't not. It's great.
All right. I'll clarify. Disgusting. So I've also got donation, trashy slut, and I don't know what that means.
Ooh, I got a couple new donations.
Ooh.
I got one at, I don't have the page up, so I'm just going to talk until I navigate over to it. 3284, called Revenge on the ATF. It's the one Arrow Shogun talked about. And 110, which is just Witcher deliciousness.
Screglet 16 minutes ago. Screg! Through £1.79 super chat saying hello, hope you're well. Thank you, Screg. Hello, I'm not well. Probably why I've not been around on Twitch, mate. But we'll get something sorted when I've had my rest. So he was, an offence under the Public Order Act. We don't know what it is. Just an offence. You know, they took him to the station. They go, this man's guilty. Yeah. Just got to find out what of. Huh? Yeah. And that's all we've got for the Queen now. A Georgia woman found over $500 in a KFC sandwich after the restaurant misplaced its daily deposit. Fuck yeah, you did misplace it, didn't you? You put it in a fucking chicken sandwich. That to me sounds like someone was stealing it.
I don't... How? Just how?
What, she returned it, though?
Why?
Yeah. Yeah, I'd be like, I finally won. Yeah,
I'm not sure what I was playing, but I won it, damn it.
Yeah, it's like the old...
Hold your fire!
Oh, yeah.
This man isn't black! What?
If you're donating trashy sluts to those in need, I can DM you my details. Much love, you consider it MF.
Man, look, I've got to share the trashy sluts, you know. Sluts make the world go round. And, you know, in order for them to be sluts, they need to be shared about a bit. Thank you very much, Doc, for the $10. Yeah, to me, Sin, this sounds like someone was hiding the $500 in a chicken sandwich and accidentally gave out the wrong one. Obviously for purposes of stealing the $500 themselves. Right. The poll has finished and smoking won with 61% of the votes over vaping, so now we all know. I only had to do that because Zach said, you ever going to end that poll? It's my poll! Zach, and you can smoke mine. Hey, 173 votes, 38% went for vaping, so I think we can all agree what the superior way of slowly killing yourself is here. Oh, no, it's not the end of the news, sorry for the Queen, because everywhere today, every fucking channel in the UK was showing exactly the same footage of the Queen's funeral, except for Channel 5, which was showing the Emoji Movie.
Buck the trend. I like it.
It's what she would have wanted. There's that fucking Ukraine ad again, Polly.
Is
that it?
No, I'm trying to think how to say it. People are always like, you gotta respect the hustle, you gotta respect the hustle. I don't respect the hustle of a fucking crack dealer selling fucking rocks to a fucking obviously pregnant woman. No, you don't always have to respect the hustle. Fuck that shit.
Yeah,
no, I don't respect Zelensky's hustle. I've heard people say that. You gotta respect his hustle. He's pimping out the United States. No, fuck that. You don't always have to respect a hustle. I'm tired of that fucking saying.
No. Especially because he's hustling me.
Yeah. Well, no. Well, by extension and proxy, yes. But who he's really hustling is a bunch of fucking hand-wringing fucking coward politicians who are afraid what's going to be said about them on social media. There's the blunt, raw fucking truth of it. If they don't back it up and have a stupid little Ukraine flag at the fucking State of the Union address, there's going to be hell to pay on Twitter. That's the level of their fucking spinelessness. Be better off to fucking elect a bunch of fucking cephalopods. They got more backbone.
Yeah, you heard the guy.
Yeah, I mean...
Go ahead and dab that fucking Polyrant square on the fucking card.
Already have.
All right.
I did it about 6 minutes ago.
But
which is about halfway through your run.
That's the thing, though, is people will shame the fuck out of anybody who's not... Oh, well, you know, I think what's happening in Ukraine is something we need to support. Better to fight them over there than over here. No, we could just not do it at all.
Yeah, there's that option.
Yeah, that's a whole ass option. Not our problem. Not our fight. How come we're not involved in like the Sudanese genocide happening right now?
Yeah, let's not talk about what's going on in Yemen or the Democratic Republic of the Congo. You know, there's 4 hot shooting wars right now, and no one will shut the fuck up about Ukraine. Can you even name the other 3?
Wars.
And the issue is, look, Ukraine cannot will not win this fight. They can't. They're selling 70% of the arms we send over there.
Doc, thank you for the $5. Federal tax-funded, mouth-breathing, troglodyte ass motherfuckers. There, thank you. Well said. I mean, you can't come to a position to realize you want my political science call on it? Well, here it is. They're going to end up settling and suing for fucking peace because Putin knows he can't take the whole fucking country. Why? Too fucking costly. It's not worth it. It comes down to some bottom lineness in the end. They're going to end up making a settlement for certain territory. Zelensky knows it. Putin knows it. Biden knows it when somebody tells him and he can remember for the 5 fucking minutes or 30 seconds of a goldfish's memory. That's it. It's billions of dollars down the fucking drain for a fucking foregone conclusion. Certain areas that fucking Russia want to control of, they're going to get control of. And guess what? Ukraine's going to continue to be a fucking gangster state for funneling fucking money and laundering every type of fucking weaponry, fucking frozen turkeys, fucking illegal cash, cryptocurrency, you fucking name it. That fucking crookdom called a country.
There it is. And don't they have like some pretty antiquated goal? Like they just want to take back this one region. So yeah, they're going to sue for peace, get the thing. That's all they want.
That's the way it's going to fucking end. And there aren't thousands upon thousands upon thousands of people dying. There's another fucking thing I'm sick of. The fucking so-called, wars for oil. America will only go somewhere with oil. You know how much fucking oil there is in the Congo? When there's a fucking actual genocide going on there. You know how much fucking oil there is in the Yemeni region?
How much oil we have here?
Yeah. The war for oil narrative is a load of fucking bullshit. It's just something that hippie pinkos say to sound fucking smart. It's garbage. And the second part of it, like I said, 4 fucking wars. Why fucking Ukraine? Well, it's almost like our chief executive and a whole bunch of other people have interest in this tiny little crook state that's bordering another giant gangster oligarchy state. And
how many
by the way,
of our top officials have family members that are making money in Ukraine? Isn't Pelosi's kid, Mitt Romney's kid, Biden's kid, they're all making money there. So, but nobody wants to talk about it.
No, well, I mean, Tucker talks about it. Weirdos on the internet like us talk about it, but none of the people that would turn their votes away from the current people in office are talking about it or hearing about it. Because Joy Reid certainly ain't fucking mentioning it as an example. You know where none of those people have investments? The Congo or Yemen or Syria. They don't have any monetary interest there. Notice there's no soldiers there.
Yeah, it's weird. It's really weird how that works.
Well, there are soldiers actually in Syria. I shouldn't say that. But you know what I mean? There's not the active level of Ukrainian interest and billions of taxpayer dollars.
We don't have people volunteering to go over there. Our young leftist youth volunteering to go get shot up. And that's what it is. Don't get anything twisted. They want Americans to go volunteer over there and get killed so America will get involved in the war.
Yeah, and how much damage has it done to the American economy and Europe's more than America's? And hey, winter's coming, y'all. What are you going to do without all that fucking oil from fucking Russia? You shut down all of this fucking trade with Russia. So what did Russia do? They went and traded with China. It didn't fucking hurt them. And the only ones that it actually hurt were not those in governance. It was the fucking tiny little people in Russia that don't make a fucking difference one way or another. Oh, way to stand up against the fucking penniless factory worker in Russia.
Where are we, John boy? If I had to guess, I'd say communist China. Are we gonna die here? Darn fucking tootin'.
Doc throws $5 saying, water that motherfucking tree. What tree? That tree? The ocean is lapping up the salty water of the ocean.
Dude, every time I go to a store anymore, I hear, you want to donate $1 to help Ukraine? I said, no, they got enough of my tax money. And I always get this disgusted look.
Disgusting. No, I got it. You want $1 to help Ukraine. Is it going to food drop packages in war-torn regions, like particular cities where there'll be airdrops of MREs or something? Yeah, I'd be down for that. Generalized to help Ukraine? It's like the Babylon Bee article that Valine sent me where Zelensky's wearing the fur coat and the fucking giant gold chain with the $sign pendant.
Yeah, it looks like
money.
Flava Flav.
Yeah. It was like, we need more money for our non-democracy democracy. You must fight for democracy. Man, I'd love 5 minutes in a ring with that guy. I've developed an irrational anger at him. Put on a fucking tie. You fucking fake
you're not running out
ass.
to go fight the war. Shut up.
He's always wearing olive drab or something that's military-esque to make it look like, I just came from the fucking front lines. Fuck you. You.
Polyword?
Polyword.
It was a polyword, wasn't it? Yeah, when he cuts himself off, you can tell. You can tell.
I'm trying. I was telling someone in chat. I'm trying to watch it on your guys' channel. I feel bad if it came down. I was like, Polly, guess what happened? What? Well, I got this hard strike. I can't stream for the next month. Thanks for calling someone a.
Just another guy has informed me that the tree that needs the motherfucking watering is the tree of liberty. Thank you, just another guy, for clearing that up. First said by Thomas Jefferson.
Yeah, you know what? It's a great saying. Put it in context, and all of a sudden what Jefferson said doesn't sound so good anymore. He was talking about another revolution in America. He was talking about Shays' Rebellion. That man had a weird infatuation with revolution that he never had to pick up a gun to fight for. A little bizarre.
So it's not actually a tree?
No, it was figurative. Yeah, the tree of liberty. There isn't a libertus treus species, whatever.
It's more of a fern.
You tell him, Steve. You tell him, Steve Dave. Thank you for the $1. Do you want to donate money to help Ukraine? Do you want about an hour-long rant about the federal government? I know an otter that'll do it for free, just like smashing the like button, fuckers.
Nice, flawless.
Yes, well done.
So, while even British porn channels paused their regularly scheduled content to screen the funeral, Channel 5 put on the Emoji Movie. Now, I hate this movie. But if it's the only thing on that is not the fucking funeral, then I'm watching the goddamn Emoji Movie. I had a lot of people ask me yesterday, like, are you going to be watching the funeral? No, fuck no. I said, I'll watch the highlights. I got text alerts turned on. If anything happens, then I'll know what's up. Alright,
I know how she died. I know she dies at the end, thanks.
Spoilers, bro. That is the end of the Queen news. Unpatriotic raccoons repeatedly invade officials' home and shit on the flag.
What woman of color is going to be playing her in the biopic, do you think?
What, the raccoon?
No, the Queen.
Oh, it's got to be Meghan, hasn't it? Oh, no, she'll be Diana.
Yeah, right, she'll be Diana, so what's her name? Who played
Oh, it's going to be Jada Pinkett Smith.
Oh, good call.
Yeah.
Yes, it will be. Yeah. Yeah. We say that like it's some kind of joke. They already did it with Anne Boleyn. I mean, my God,
yeah,
you had Anne Boleyn as a black woman, the mother of Queen Elizabeth I. Really? Yeah, BBC?
Yeah. It's diversity in history, Polly.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, Stacey Abrams. So we got to stop giving them ideas. They'll do it. Fuck.
Who's going to be Charles? It's got to be Denzel, isn't it?
UPI. I'm sorry. You're saying we're done with the Queen news. Let's just.
It's going to be like the life of the Queen as well. So, like Samuel L. Jackson playing the Queen Mother. So the animal crime wave is continuing to such a way that now it's just getting purely insulting as raccoons break into your house and shit on your American flags. Are you going to have that, Jim? Polly, you going to take that?
Hell no.
Hell no. What would you do if you came home and you found a raccoon shitting on the Stars and Stripes?
I would, well, I do have a shotgun handy at most times.
Okay.
If you use small enough shot, it won't do much damage to your house, but it'll certainly, turn them into gamey mincemeat.
Yeah. Okay. So, all right. So you pull out your shotgun. And just before you do the ch bit, you know?
Yep.
You give a snappy one-liner. What are you saying before you shoot the raccoon? Hollywood?
Yeah. I don't think there's any Arnold Schwarzenegger 1980 creative shit. It's just
Don't tread on me.
Yeah, there you go. Thank you.
Well done.
I told you not to tread on me. Boom. Yeah.
All right.
It would just be like, go to hell, you little bastard. Fuck you, you mangy bat. Yeah, something along those lines. It would just be cuss.
Oh, like something along the lines of, something to do with bandits.
Yeah, and I'd use the auto loader. There wouldn't be a. There'd just be a
no,
bolt
you
drop.
gotta have a you have to.
But no, I
That's
don't.
why
I want to
in
fire
movies-
rapidly, so it was just going to be, 5 shells just to make sure he's, nothing but bits of fur and. white
Well done.
or
You've just
pink.
shot the American flag.
Well, gotta crack some eggs, make an omelet and whatnot.
No, fair enough. Yeah.
It's all right there. Oh, Cats to Socks in the chat. What up, man? Long time no see.
You gotta do a you have to, which is why in Hollywood movies they do it like 7 times before they even fire the gun.
Right. If you haven't seen Phone Booth, you really should just see like a voice actor.
Oh
really
God,
show his
fuck that
chops.
fucking movie, man.
You hate that movie?
I hate that movie
Why?
because it's just all in a phone booth.
Okay. Oh, yeah, all right. Yeah. The criticism that I've heard of is that it takes place in one place and therefore ends up being just, I can't handle it. And it's like, all right, fair enough. But the reason why I like it so much is Kiefer Sutherland is awesome and he's a great voice actor as well. He appears on screen for like 15, 20 seconds at the end of the movie. That's it. You just hear his voice and he completely dominates the movie with just his voice. And there's like so many quotable lines in it, but when Colin Farrell's about to leave the phone booth, like, fuck this, you can't hold me here, hold me hostage, he cycles his bolt-action rifle. And he goes, did you hear that? Because why is the bad guy in a movie always cock the gun right before he's going to shoot? Why didn't he have it cocked before?
I wonder that every time I watch a movie and I see people cock their gun I'm like, does nobody carry around in the chamber?
But Sutherland answers the question, and he says it well. He goes, it's because that sound is scary. Because it stopped Colin Farrell in his tracks. He did not leave the phone booth after hearing that sound.
Nail on the head, right there. There's a load of fucking Hollywood executives going, oh God, write that down. It is scary. Let's use that in future. All right, so you've turned the raccoon into mincemeat because he trod. Very good, Polly. Doctors removed 50 AA and AAA batteries from woman's gut and stomach. She was just eating batteries. I can recognise the Duracell on the bottom right there as well. Apparently, she was swallowing them as an apparent act of self-harm. Which, I mean, that'll do it.
Shocking.
Just try to give herself a little more energy in the morning. Any more? No? Is that it? Alright, okay, fair enough. It's awesome, it's the world's worst flying bike.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. I was waiting for Polly's reaction.
Video,
right
let's
there.
see it. Yeah.
Here we go. It's basically a drone for people. But look at it go!
It's kind of like an oversized goblin glider. It's pretty cool.
Oh, yeah, it is.
I'm all right
got to
with
have the
this.
flag on it, you see.
I want
Would you
one.
shoot that flag, Polly? One? I want one for me and one for all my friends. We'll race them. It's going to be awesome.
I want a Pope-mobile bulletproof dome over the top so they can't shoot me down. But other than that, it's awesome.
This is the Ghost from Halo.
Shit, it is.
You know what sucks? See, we're sitting here thinking of ourselves as like consumers, citizens, free society and whatnot. Police are going to be rolling around on these things to fucking, pepper spray crowds from 200 yards above.
That is some Judge Dredd shit.
You see what I'm saying? Like, it's just, we're thinking the wrong way. We're living in cyberpunk, people, just without the sexy female assassins, but we're one step closer to the flying cars.
Well, I guess the answer there then is to just become a police. If that's the only way I get to ride one, then fuck it, job done.
Nope, citizen for life. Fuck that.
I don't mind, like, fucking, squashing a couple of social liberties for the ability to ride one of those.
Bless you.
Thank you.
So, get on it. Tesla, like you guys got the industrial capacity. Make your own and sell these commercially. I mean, they sold flamethrowers. Certainly, they can sell these.
No, they weren't. They were not flamethrowers.
They were not.
No, it was called not a flamethrower.
Oh, right. Yeah. So, like, Boring Incorporated or whatever Musk called that company. Yeah, make these.
Just another guy says you don't have social liberties, Drunken. Well then, we got nothing to lose, have we? But everything to gain in the way of flying bikes. I think it's pretty awesome. Although, Polly, you are right. Yeah, we're not going to be flying these. We're going to be running away from them.
That's right.
Yeah.
And they're not going to disperse us with pepper spray, like I said. It's going to be like ultrasonic. If you stay in this place, your eardrums are literally going to explode out of your fucking head. They already have field tested crowd dispersion with ultrasonics. It's fucking frightening. It's no good.
They just need like radars on submarines. Can liquefy a human if they're close enough.
I was rereading
loud.
Spider-Man 2099, which is a great comic book series. 2099 was a whole series of comic books that were just Marvel cyberpunk, more or less, taking place in the year, obviously, 2099. And all of the little stuff, the world building stuff with police on cycles dispersing crowds with ultrasonics and the kind of all money, paper money is gone. It's all electronic, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Jesus Christ, reading it, I'm like, this is like next week. It was frightening.
They didn't realize they were penning the future.
Yeah.
None of us.
All they did is like, how bad can shit get? How dystopian could it be? And they just end up being prophetic. That's scary.
I mean, does life imitate art, or does art imitate life? Who knows? But flying bike. Aggressive turkeys take over Woburn neighborhood. Oh man. You see, this is the animal crime wave again, and they're ganging up, these turkeys are. For some reason, I've got this video now. Maybe if I refresh the page, the original video will come back. Yeah, there we go. The turkey's coming to get you, boy. It's chasing a car down the road. Is that not terrifying? It's like that fucking bit out of Terminator when he's running behind the car, you know? Just with a turkey instead. There's an episode of Bob's Burgers about this. You told Steve Day threw $1 saying, you like eating trash? Eat this, trash bandit. Boom! Then I burned the body and spread its ashes along the bayou. Poor thing was just trying to survive. In the wrong place. Very good, Steve Dave. Excellent. Do it with these turkeys as well. There is an episode of Bob's Burgers about this, but you know, I'm not going to spoon feed you Bob's Burgers because you should already be watching it. It's an amazing show. French Spider-Man. Hey, you see, Spider-Man climbs Paris skyscraper to mark turning 60. A 60-year-old free climbing, and when I say free climbing, look, this is how he started, right? He's just there, yeah, got my bag of chalk, and I'm just gonna fucking climb this bitch. All the way to the top. Pretty fucking badass at the age, well, at any age, but at 60? Yeah. Fuck me. How do I celebrate my birthday? I get absolutely shithoused. This guy climbs a skyscraper. You see, they were predicting the future in those Spider-Man comics, Polly.
Jesus.
There's a 48-story skyscraper. Fucking insane. Fucking insane. That's 187 meters or 613 feet.
Press play. Press play.
Oh, I'm worried it might be a news article. I don't think I'm going to follow him all the way to the top unless they got a cameraman on a flying bike. But
well,
fucking forget about it, mate. Like,
soon it's going to be a, cyber policeman flying in with his fucking what are they spinner bike, I guess, to employ a little Blade Runner nomenclature.
I guess bike
citizen. You're violating Section 32A-B of the non-scalability bylaws, whatever the fuck.
Please disperse. And then they don't wait for him to disperse. They just hit him with the sonic gun, and he falls. And then he splats on the bottom, and there's already police waiting with a little cordon. Just a little cone with a velvet rope.
Yeah, they use the ultrasonics to disperse the crowd at the bottom, so when the one guy knocks him off, that they only get one splat, not multiples.
Yeah, which is why he's wearing red. It's for the kids. So I thought that was pretty cool. A couple splurged on casinos and 5-star hotels after bank error saw £5 million paid into their account, and then the regret when the bank fixed the error and they found they were now quite deeply in debt. But still, I appreciate you tried, guys. Also, we all noticed that the mirror, normally a red logo, is now black. You've noticed it now. It's because the Queen's dead.
These two idiots didn't transfer all that money to a Cayman Islands account?
Nope. No, they just...
That would have been job one. And when they asked, like, well, where'd the money go? What? Money?
What money? Yeah.
Yeah. And then off to a crypto wallet from the Cayman Island account. It's like, well, it says it was transferred to a Cayman Island account. I've never been to the Caymans. Well, you don't have to be there to have an account. What are you talking about?
I don't have an account.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? This isn't my wife.
This is craziness. And then the next time they come to talk to me, it's like, holy shit, his house is empty and there's nothing inside of here. He just left.
This isn't his beautiful house.
Yeah. Do you know how long £5 million would go in like Bali or wherever the fuck? Or Brazil?
No.
A long way.
A
lot longer than it would where I live or where you live, Drunken.
It was either that or not a very long way at all. I don't know. 5 million. Fucking hell, mate. If I check my balance, which I don't very often because I like to play Is There Still Money in It? Can I afford this? If I opened up the fucking on-screen balance and it said I had plus 5 million in there, I would freak the fuck out.
I would, and then I would smoke half a pack of cigarettes while contemplating what is the fastest way to set up a Cayman Islands account and a crypto wallet. Yes.
It's just a lot of planning, isn't it? Like I would still be freaking out at that point.
I'd hit refresh like 7 or 8 times to verify that it wasn't like some kind of code error in the fucking browser. You understand what I mean? But like, it's £5 million. Okay, I got to move this shit now before the bank realizes what they've done.
Thomas Jefferson in the chat says, we owe.
And look at them. They're both I mean, that's not compo face. That's legit we're fucked face.
Oh, yeah, that's regret. But still, I hope they had a nice time on holiday. Oh, fucking hell. Speaking of which, right, so there's a lot of British lingo around which I just do not fucking appreciate, right? So I just said I hope they had a nice time on holiday. Now, this stems really from social media, right? It's Facebook is to blame. With people saying, instead of saying holiday, they go, oh, can't wait to go on my hollybobs.
No way.
Yes.
What?
Yep. Hollybobs. And, it enraged me to no end.
Yeah, understandably. That's pretty cigarette-y. It's
pretty polywordy. Almost as much as the Platinum Jubilee was shortened as well. So what are you doing for the Platty Jubes? Yeah, that is the silence of anger.
Of incredulousness. You know what this is reminding me of? When all the undergrads started calling their laptops lappies.
Ew.
And I had to point out to them again and again, like
that means a lap dance, doesn't it?
like using claps. Like I had to break it down to like the sock puppet level. I'm like, guys, listen to me for a second, okay? Laptop. It's a 2-clapper. Lappy. You haven't shortened it. It's the same length.
Well, I mean, at least with Platty Jubes, you can argue they have shortened it, but at what cost?
Whoopi Goldberg's going to play the Queen. Yeah, Doc, absolutely.
Oh, excellent. Excellent. That's it. We could cast this. We're onto something here.
Oh, fuck.
So, Platty Jubes, that came about. What are you doing for the Platty Jubes? And then, of course, she died. And we were in a state of national mourning, or Natty Mourns. Yeah, I can hear you put your head in your hands.
No, it's. I look like the man and the woman on screen, just like disgusted. I can't believe I live in this moment in time right now. You know, I just shock.
But of course, you know what today was, though, Polly.
I don't want to know.
Statey funes.
No one said that.
Yes, they did. The state funeral, statey funes. So I booked my flight, and I'll be in Ohio in about 6 to 8 weeks.
It's a long delivery time.
Yeah, well, it's second class post.
Your Aero bookie? For fuck's sake.
Going to America land for my hollybobs. Yeah, statey funes. I mean, that one did actually make me laugh, but in a kind of like, oh, fuck everyone kind of way, you know? Wandering Lisa says, your name is Polybob now.
Jesus. Why not? Let's just go in that direction.
I hope everyone is enjoying a nice trippy meats. Right, let's carry on with the news. We're almost at the end as we go into... That's right, it is a new world record. Idaho man rides unicycle over 30 miles while juggling. Quite the feat, right? Until you realise who it is. It's David fucking Rush again. Who's now broken over 250 world records. None of which are of any worth at all. We're not going to see the video because, look, you can just imagine a guy juggling on a unicycle. And that's basically what fucking happened. You want a better world record, Sinatra?
I guess.
Yeah, I mean, you definitely do. Man visits 67 pubs in 24 hours to break world record. Now we're fucking talking. And this isn't David Rush. This is Nathan Crimp. That's right, Nathan Crimp. He was accompanied by a pair of friends that aimed to beat the record of 56 pubs. And they did, by 11, which is rather good. He said, it was easily the hardest thing I've ever done. I completely underestimated just how hard it was actually going to be. So you see, he has to have a drink in the pub. So he went in tactics, right? He goes, right, I'm going to have a beer in one. I'm going to have a non-alcoholic beer in the next one. Good thinking, right? However, I feel as though that should not be allowed. Because if you're doing a pub crawl, it's not a pub crawl unless you're having a beer in every pub. That's fair, right?
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's just, you know, you could just go in, have an orange juice, and then go to another one. There's no fucking... There's no skill in not drinking. Fuck it, there's no skill in not drinking. Not just for this record either, just generally. Space news, Polly?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Little Mo Sislak says, why don't you hold the record, Drunkle? I mean, maybe I do, I just didn't time it, you know? I ain't got the cash, mate. I ain't got the cash. The flying bike police came in, took all my natty muns. Space news, and it is it's space, but also concerning England as well, which is a bit of a wasted space. Extraterrestrial water found for the first time in meteorite that landed in the UK. Fucking space water!
I thought they found
Wow.
frozen water on Mars like years ago.
Known as ice?
Negating the point.
Well, it's just why'd you say frozen water? You just say ice.
Because if I said ice, it'd be like, oh, ice, frozen method. Like, no, it's frozen water.
Yes, but are you sure you're not confusing it with the plot of Total Recall?
Yes.
Okay. Well, this this is a rock with water in it, and it came to see us. So that's quite nice. Colin C says, drink it. Oh man, I would love to. I bet it tastes like it's got like a starry twang to it. Here we are, just staring at a photo of a rock as well. But that rock comes from space. That's cool. That's a cool rock. He's a cool rock. Right, on to the titular article. Today's...
I was just going to agree with it was a cool rock. But
it is a cool rock.
Yeah.
Today's Trippy Meats is brought to you by the tagline, "They never learn," because asking the public to name a probe to Uranus may have been a mistake. They never learn, Polly. It started up Boaty McBoatface. Alright, yeah, it was a bit of good, harmless fun, but why would you ask the internet to name a probe that is going to Uranus? You're just asking for trouble right there. Isn't it quiet? So Operation Butt Plug was one that was offered. Yeah. And another person just said, are you really asking the internet to name a probe going to Uranus? Because they never learn. And you may now consider yourself amused.
Seems like it'd be the perfect people to ask.
I mean, I don't think Proby McProbeface came up, which is a surprise. Oh, I mean, maybe it did. It just didn't get enough votes because everyone's looking for something a little more rectally themed. You know? I ain't got a game.
All right.
I just didn't have the fucking energy. But, I mean, look, it could have been Lou Bega, because that is not too taxing to make, but we played that last week, so, you know. So, chat wins.
Fair enough. If anyone's going to win, they're the winners.
They are the winners. Let's check the bingo card real quick. Chat wins. Brandon Caminari through $5 super chat saying, do you recognise the bodies in the frozen Martian water? I do not recognise the bodies in the frozen Martian water. How did I get here? An article's pulled up and more than 2 minutes of unrelated banter passed before it's ever addressed. That was close with the Emoji Movie during the Queen's funeral, but I did actually manage to address it before it went off on a whole Ukrainian vibe. Alcohol talk did happen. Awkward dead air. Oh, God, I should have put a couple of those squares in there. Polly blames insomnia for saying something retarded. He's been weirdly on form tonight.
That doesn't mean I caught any sleep. Don't mistake it, chat.
Tempted to cross it off now. Some twat with a stupidly loud engine in the background. I did hear it, and it was at Sinatra's end. Chat gets berated for the likes ratio. Thank you very much, Steve Dave. There was no technical difficulties. No bots either. Where are the bots? Do they not like me anymore? Gun talk, close to it with the raccoon, but not what I could really call talk. There was no man. We did have a parley rant, no shenanigans, as there was no game. Didn't hear Sinatra pass gas, no one went for a wee, there was no fucking massive donation. The news, however, did go way over time. No puns from me, no donations at the same time. There was no racism, there was some polywords, but no racism. The show goes on.
I don't know, our discussion about the Queen's biopic would be interpreted by many on social media as racist, I believe, but they're morons, so I don't know. Count it if you will.
I'll be generous with it, mainly because it's Whoopi Goldberg and no one likes her.
Yeah, there was gun talk. Indeed, Jonathan J. Kate's right. There was gun talk.
What? No, there wasn't.
Shotgunning raccoons.
Yeah, I think that's not what I would call gun talk. It was a reference.
Well, I got specific. The kind of shot you would use. That I would choose an auto loader, not a pump action.
All right. Again, only because I don't like Whoopi Goldberg. Fuck off back to a cafe on the Enterprise. Show goes on for 2+ hours? Not quite.
Not yet. Speaking of things that went over, my birthday noir bar on Friday went just shy of 5 hours.
Oof.
Sinatra was there for a good 2 of it, and he stuck it out longer than I thought he would, so that was fun.
I started falling asleep in my chair at around 4 a.m. That's when I had to tap out.
So if you were there longer, that's fine. How long were you there?
I got on like right after you guys started.
Okay, all right, fair enough.
2 hours. I wasn't trying to lowball you, man. If you were on longer, that's cool. I want my just desserts
or something wordy. Yeah, you want your credit, I think is what you want.
His pudding.
No, it was long and fucking. It was fun, is what I wanted. It was a conversational stream. I got pretty fucking drunk by the end because I was knob creaking it. and energy drink in it. So it got pretty hefty. Inquisitor came on, and it had been a hot minute since I got to stream with Quiz, which I missed doing since the days of comic book curation. And so that was fucking fun. Far was there, of course, the whole time because she's there like furniture and always fun to talk to. Cat was there and lively. It was a good time. It was fucking fun. Fucktard showed up around like 4.5 hours and went, "You guys are still going?" I remember that. It was a good time. And Pinky, I must have missed the link to your album. So DM it to me so I can fit it in the background as if Pinky Salmon is singing in 1942 with the band. Because that'll be cool. I just had that idea and I want to do that. So hit me up with the link so I can buy the album.
There you go. No police or ambulance siren. Although, I mean, Shadowcat says wasn't Sinatra a bit muffled at the start? Yeah, alright, I'll give you technical difficulties. And now I believe we have just hit the 2-hour mark. So bang! Look at that, guys. We've got a line. Yes! And that means everyone gets laid on this, the day of the Statey Funes. Have you guys got anything you want to shill before we get out of here?
No, I didn't get a chance to record anything today.
I understand.
Link right there. Copy link. Thank you, Pinky.
And Polly, should everyone go and watch your Noiri Bari?
Oh God, don't say.
Noiri Bars?
Your NB?
Your NB, yeah. That's
No, for real though, it's it's up on my channel. You can go watch it. It's the last video that's up there. You'll see it.
There you go. Everyone go and check that out. Everyone be around for Tucker Tuesday tomorrow on the Sinatra channel. Sinatra Screams, I believe.
That's right, yeah. I forgot.
That is right indeed. So there you go then, guys. This show is over. Yeah, but if you find yourself with an itch that only a AAA meeting can scratch, then don't go fingering the Queen's box just yet. We're going to be back on Wednesday on the Polydub channel at 10:30pm GMT, 5:30pm EST, 4:30 Central, and 5:30am on Christmas Island with news, games, and banter that will make you literally die. And then you get a statty funes. I won't be heading over to twitch.tv/drunkenplays as my throat is already fucking sore as it is, and I don't think I could handle fucking talking for 4 hours straight. But you should go over there anyway and drop it a follow. While you're dropping that a follow, you should also give Sinatra a follow at Sinatra_says and Polly at Polly_dub. Thank you very much for coming and hanging out with us tonight, guys. Thank you for all the generous donations. You're the best goddamn chat online. And don't ask the internet to name anything.
Yeah, that's a bad idea.
Always. Internet.